up on the curb, engine humming low. Your suitcase in your lap, saying let's just go. City's fading fast in the rear view glow. 1,000 miles behind us, we'll let it all go.
My heart's racing faster than the wheels on the ground. Every turn we take, we're leaving no ghosts in this town. You squeeze my hand and I feel it clear. No looking back now, it's just us here.
No more goodbyes in pouring rain. No more shadows calling our name. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight. You're singing to the radio, barefoot on the seat.
I swear I never knew love could taste this sweet. The city lights shrink in the rearview glass. This time, baby, we ain't going back.
Your jacket on my shoulders, your voice in my ear.
Oh, the noise in my head disappears. We got nothing but this moment and the open road, and that's enough to carry this load.
No more fear in the rearview frame. No more running from who we became. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
Let the engine burn away what we've been through.
I got nothing but this love in you.
Don't need a map, we'll find a way. Together, all we need is a night and a full tank to stay.
We're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
No destination, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi tonight.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like I'm sinking, but even in the deep, I still believe. Oh, I still believe. Yeah. Pressure all around me, world on my chest, trying to stay afloat, but I can't catch my breath. Bills stacking up, dreams slipping slow, smiles on my face, but inside I know I'm wrestling with doubt, fighting through pain. Faith tested hard like thunder and rain, but I remember Jonah deep in that sea. God didn't leave him, he won't leave me.
I done cried through the night, questioned if I'm right. keeps whispering inside.
I still believe, yeah, even when I'm falling deep, when I can't see the light, I know you're still fighting for me. I still believe, oh yeah, when I'm drowning in defeat, like Jonah in a whale, I'm trapped in grief, but I know you'll bring me to peace. I still believe, yeah, feeling like I'm losing grip. Waves crash loud, people pass by, I'm lost in the crowd. Dreams feel distant, hope running thin, but I hear that voice say try again. I done tripped, I done fell, I done broke my pride. But even in the dark, you're my guide inside. I don't see the plan, but I trust your hand. You part seas, I don't understand. When I'm low, I remember your name. When I'm weak, I call just the same. You lift me up from deep to shore. Remind me I'm yours for.
Yeah, when I can't see my way, you still light my day. When the world says no, you say stay.
I still believe, oh yeah, even when I'm falling deep, when I can't see the light, I know you're still fighting for me. I still believe, oh yeah, with my face on empty, like Jonah in a whale, I can't break free, but I know you're still breathing me. I still believe, I still believe. Yeah. Yeah. Through the storm, through the tears, through the pain, through the years, even when I can't see, Lord, I still believe. I still believe. Yeah.
Yeah, we stepping in purpose tonight. Power on me, Holy Ghost energy. Let's go. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Step up in the room, yeah, I'm charged with the kingdom. Got the light of God, and you know I'm gon' beam some. Every single chain break off when I speak some. Word of God swing like a sword when the beat drum. I'm chosen, anointed, yeah, that's official. Covered in the oil, devil came to this vessel. Gotta keep it moving, every mountain I level. Spirit in my step, watch me dance on the devil. Faith on swole like I live in the gym. Authority in Christ, not me but him. I'm a child of the king, no fear, no sin. I said amen and the whole world spins. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Yeah, that's the call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destined and alive, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority. Hey, big faith, no doubt align with the mission. Holy Ghost fire, got the devil tryna listen. Tryna figure out why the blessing keep hitting. It's the power of the name, every chain gon' miss. And I'm bold with it, go with it, kingdom flow with it. When the battle get intense, I don't fold with it. I got angels on deck, yeah, the whole clip lit. Devil wanna throw shade, but he ain't gon' hit. I walk like David, pray like Paul. Talk like Jesus when the enemy calls. Stand so tall, never scared, never fall. Authority in me, I got victory installed. Hey, step, victory walk with me. Blessings overflow and they fall on me. Hey, rooted in the word, no war in me. Hey, Christ in in my soul, that's the all in me. Take another step, giants fall instantly. Holy Spirit leading every move intentionally. No fear, cause the Lord put his strength in me. I walk with the crown on, froggy in authority. Yeah, that's a call on me. Covered by the blood, so the enemy ain't stopping me. Favor like a shield everywhere that I'm supposed to be. I'm walking in authority. I'm walking in authority. Moving with the Lord in me. Devils get to trembling every time they look at me. Destiny unlocked, now I'm stepping where I'm born to be. I'm walking in authority.
Wake up, Toledo.
Wake your ass up.
Yeah. You're listening to the 419 Grinds Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan in the house. Also in the studio, I am with the DJ himself, DJ Mpress in the house.
Hey, we got company? What's going on?
I know Leah's always checking her audio.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, hey, we in the building this morning. What's going on?
Definitely in the building. Can I get a little volume on this right here? A little bit. Can I get it? There we go. There we go. Thank you. Also, ladies and
somebody's phone is.
That's you.
That's not me.
That must be Leah from ATL.
Oh, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm all the way down. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen. We are in the studio with Mud Talk on itself. Your favorite cousin, my little brother. I love him so much, man. Wilding out. Ty Cleveland in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, what's good, Toledo? Glad y'all woke y'all asses up on this cold Friday. Hopefully y'all got paid, and if you did, I'm about to send you a Cash App request.
Cash App request.
I did not get paid today. It's my pay week. But I'm glad to be here and blessed with my fam. You know, I've been here with y'all it's been, a week now? Like
consistently, right?
Yeah, you ain't gonna know how to act when you get back in the classroom.
Look.
I'm gonna be on the computer like, what's my password again?
No, he gonna be in there like, get your ass. I'm not
on the Grind Morning Show anymore. Yeah, man. Yeah, we go back on Monday, so this is it's been like a Christmas break for me.
Yeah. But you know what? We got to make it do what it do, so we can just do this full time. How about that?
Man, listen. I love the babies, man, but FTK. And that can be either for the kids or the other one. Depends on the day.
Favor the kids.
Favor the kids.
That's what we gonna do. We go favor the kids.
Favor the kids. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're also in the studio with the man himself, Mr. Project 360, Rise and Grind Morning Show producer of the theme song for Check In. And Jesse Coleman in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, if you want to make this a full time, if you want to help us make this a full time, you have to become a sponsor.
Absolutely.
And we got more than just the $25 packages. We want to send you the big boy packages.
The big boy packages.
That's how we can make this full time gig for everybody in this room.
Jump off the porch and do your big one.
Man, absolutely.
Jesse, aka Bob the Builder.
Hey, y'all see the new room?
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Bob the Builder.
Look, that boy got some skills. That boy good. That boy good. Absolutely.
Every time I get on Facebook and I see Jesse post something, I'm like, now when did you do this? You just always doing something.
When I saw it, I was like, I was just there. I was just there. Like, when did you do that?
Yeah. Look, let me take this Gatorade bottle off the table because they are not. Let's contact Gatorade. Right, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I was like, listen, y'all not sponsoring. I can't be putting you out there, but I did plant a little seed though. So
come on, Mike.
Man, right. Yeah, come on. Make something do what it do. So good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Hope all is well. Yeah, it's still cold out there, and them babies still had to go to school. TPS, man.
Shout out to Dr. Durant.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Durant.
Oh man, and I hope Dr. Durant don't try to cancel me after that post that I made yesterday.
You know what? That post wasn't. It wasn't slanderous.
It wasn't slanderous at all. But the fact that it has gone viral.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, did it?
So you can post it with good intentions, but when them comments get to going, man,
right. Yeah.
Okay. So the post is up to 646 laughs, not likes.
Oh my god!
And it has 79 shares with 83 comments.
Wow.
And people
Wow.
are sharing it now. What
Are they
I
tagging?
cannot control is when people share it and they put their own narrative on that. Now I can't do
Right.
with
You
that.
can't control that.
But I did have to get with somebody in the comments because they was doing. They was going. Calling him a bootlicker and a coon and everything.
No, we're not doing
And I
that.
had to tell her, like, look, this post is to laugh and to have a good time. Now, if you want to put your boots on the ground for a totally different situation, you do that on your own time. But yeah, she was the only one I had to get in the comments. But she did message me and apologize though.
She did. Okay, that's good.
So,
That's
shout out
good.
to her. She did.
You
She
don't,
did
well,
apologize.
you don't want your post to be associated with anything like like
negative.
that at all.
And
Right.
then I'm like, read the room. Everybody else is laughing. You come in here like, yeah, he's not for the kids, ma'am. I don't know what problem list you're talking about,
right,
but the Durant that I
exactly.
know is
Yeah.
for the kids. He is favoring them kids. That's what he's doing. He's favoring them.
Right.
But yeah, so
I
yeah.
hate that though. When you post something with like good intentions, and then somebody always got to jump on with some garbage.
Man, ain't that crazy?
Trash.
And then
Trash, right.
Yeah.
I'm the type of, like, I'm gonna give you a pass at first. I'm not even gonna address it. But then when you keep going, I gotta be like, man, if you don't get off my post with this garbage, man.
Yeah.
Because that's not what this is about.
Yeah.
I'm not even that type of person. You can look at my whole catalog and see I don't go back. I'm not going back and forth with nobody on Facebook, none of that. But don't jump on my stuff with your garbage, man.
Right.
Please.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Keep
my
your garbage in your own yard.
Yeah, and my first mind was to like, I'm like, oh man, let me delete it because this is getting crazy. But then I was like, you know what? Shout out to God and therapy because old Ty would have been nothing and bucking in the comments on her. But then I was like,
Y'all don't even understand. Not to interrupt you, Ty, but y'all don't understand the Ty that I know.
man, listen,
You said you'd have been doing what in the comments?
nut and man, I would have tore that lady up in the comments, but I politely responded back, and I said, hey, this post was meant just to laugh and whatnot, and I didn't know where it was coming from, and so she did apologize, and I was like,
Shout out to her.
man, shout out to her, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
for the
did message
apology.
back, and she was like, I didn't want you to be offended. I said, because my first mindset was like, what the hell did I do? Like, I didn't did nothing to you.
Right.
But she had like a personal experience, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so she was pretty upset, and I was like, hey, I don't understand that. I said, we're both very passionate about kids. I said, but you took something as a snow day, you took that real serious. Like that went totally left.
Yeah.
So, but I told her, I was like, hey, my page is just meant for laugh and to have fun. And if
Right.
you don't want to do that, then next time just don't comment.
Keep going.
Right.
I tell people all the time, like, you don't have to respond to every post. If you see something you don't like, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
going.
going.
Yeah.
Or get your own picture of Durant and make your own post. You know what I'm saying? But don't come in here.
I don't know. All them pictures of him look about the same. they all look about the same.
So yeah, shout
That's
out to
my
her,
guy,
man.
though.
Yeah, Durant is cool, man. If you've never met him, he's a cool dude, and he really holds it down for TPS, man. So
Like I said, he's got a tough job.
He has a very tough job.
so does his
Very-
barber.
Ty Cleveland
Oh, I'm sorry.
is his name. He does not represent.
That was from Mud Talk.
That was the
Oh my God!
That was
Oh
Mud
my
Talk.
God, man! Look! I want to say, man, it's too early. It's too early, but no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's Friday.
It's Friday,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right, absolutely.
Feel good.
and
Feel
the-
good Friday. How about that?
and the kids in school. So
I was having a conversation this morning. I was like, was it really this cold when we went to school? Because if it was, we didn't care. We was in the elements kicking it.
and man, I think it used to be snowy earlier. Like I think it used to snow in like November. and
November,
stuff,
right.
Which it don't no more. But this Arctic cold, man, they can keep this forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Forever.
Anybody that plays sports growing up that are now older, this cold will remind you
Man.
of the hard grass, the concrete,
Oh yeah,
all of
we
that.
played in all that.
Yeah.
Football
Yeah.
out in the streets.
Out in the streets,
In the streets.
man, in the streets. That was
Yeah.
fun back in
Yeah,
the
it
day
was,
playing
yeah.
football. You
Love it.
you get bodied up against the car.
Oh, man. That's out of bounds. You out of bounds.
And they had real cars, not just plastic.
Oh
cars.
yeah, metal cars.
You
Yeah.
ain't been hit till you fell up against a Buick.
Big body Buick. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
These little kids, you're a dinner kid, boy. That Buick would tear your whole
Man,
leg off.
my cousin Stevie, man, he would be the one that would knock you upside the car.
Man.
Now you 8 years old, waking up with CTE. Like,
Right. I caught, man, ever since I saw that movie, I call it the Tell the Truth. You ever seen the Will Smith movie, buddy? And he's like, tell the truth. So that's what I call CTE. That's to tell the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we love having fun here on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing that we got black men in the same room that is laughing and having fun. And we all have our different podcasts, but as you can see, we come together, we support one another, and we're going to continue to work together to do a greater work. And just to show people that it can be done, because when you go back and you talk about what people jump in the comments and say,
right,
you can really literally look at a person and be like, you must just be miserable as heck.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say something. You know, when I started, like, not really caring about what people say. One day I was scrolling on my phone and I hit one of them ads you ain't supposed to hit, and it was like, I didn't even see the video, but it was like some corn. I'm gonna call it corn. And then people was in the thing complaining. I'm like, how miserable that you gotta be that you in the comment for some corn and you complaining? Like, that let me know some people are just miserable, man.
Yeah.
They just miserable, period. And I just can't. I can't even feed into it.
Yeah.
Man.
Right.
I always say the internet should not be for everybody. Like, the internet should be like a paid subscription. And if you can't afford it, you just don't need it. Because people really just get on the internet and just feel like they can just say whatever it is they want. And like I said before, when that lady commented, "Oh, Ty," I would have pulled up on her. Like, I would have pulled up. Like, what's the beef? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when people have the access to their phone like that, they just type those 150 characters and hit enter and don't even think about like what they're going to say. And you know, this is the same conversation I have with my kids at school. Like, when you post something, that's out there forever.
Forever.
Like, do you know how many people have lost their jobs because people have gone back from old posts from like 7 years ago, and now you can't get a job, where celebrities are getting canceled because of stuff they posted? Like, what comes to your brain don't need to come to your mouth or from your brain to your fingers. Sometimes you need to just go write it down in a journal. Go get a diary.
And that's the thing. They'll say it with their fingers, but won't say it
with their chest.
Yeah, they won't say it with that at all.
Yeah, won't do that at all, man. I always say people love the taste and swallow of drama.
Yeah.
I just be like you talking about one of those commercials. They be like, do you want to be rock hard? And then you see down in the comments, they be like, I ain't been rock hard in 30 years. How this gonna help me? How this gonna help me? You know, be like, I don't know how they can help you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. Don't think that this advertisement gonna help you if it's been 30 years.
Right. Yeah, if it's been 30 years, stay soft, my brother. Stay soft.
It's trending topics in Toledo.
Well, on that note,
Morning Show.
What in the world?
good morning, Leah.
Good morning, Leah. Okay.
Happening over there?
Leah. Oh my God, I can't with these two, Leah. Leah, you got some trending topics for us today.
I got thrown off a little bit.
We did too.
What's going on over there at the 419 Grind?
Oh man,
Lord Jesus.
All right, we gonna try. We gonna try and keep it together.
There's a lot going on in the headlines.
Leah, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Great. Ladies and gentlemen, Leah Renee, trending topics. Give it up for her.
Yeah.
Well, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Leah Renee, representing LRTV, and I got a lot going on in the headlines today. First, I'm just gonna, give this. I'm gonna talk about this headline because it's gonna be quick. But it's some little pop culture news that a lot of, especially females, are probably gonna be disappointed about. Our girl Shawnee O'Neal, she has, Shawnee Henderson. She's Shawnee Henderson now. My bad.
Okay.
So she has taken to her Instagram to announce that after many, many years of Basketball Wives being, a pop culture phenomenon, it's been on for many, many seasons, many years, different franchises. She's ending it. She has decided that she wants to end it. And so she basically said that, she gave shots out to the networks, shots out to all the ladies that shared their stories, but she's saying that, her life is just in a different place now. I mean, she's a pastor's wife, okay? So she's like, I'm just going in a different direction now. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not going to be still working on projects, but it's time for this one to come to an end. She's just not personally and professionally in that space anymore, and she's ending the show. So
they always change their mind when they get married to a pastor.
But not really shocked. What'd you say?
I said they always change their mind when they get married to a pastor. So when she gets divorced, she'll be back. Evolving.
But the thing is, though,
right.
The only thing is, though, that I say is that she's built the blueprint now, so somebody else would just pick it up. You know what I mean? Some kind of way.
Sure.
And then
and what I found interesting was Drea Michelle. She was on it in the earlier years, and she hasn't been on for some time, but she came out and said, I don't know, Shawnee, maybe one more giddy up, maybe like a farewell dinner. I'll co-executive produce. So, maybe she's already got her, wheels spinning on trying to make something happen from here. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Shawnee says that she is ending the show. So all of the Basketball Wives fans are probably going to be a little disappointed about that. But I'm excited to see what some of her upcoming projects are going to be. So I'll be looking out, for what else she has going on.
I never understood why they called it Basketball Wives, because none of them are married.
Right, none of them were
basketball baby mamas.
And the funny thing about it is a lot of them weren't even girlfriends. It was like, they got put into the show and their title would be like ex-girlfriend of so and so, and it's like, what, like, how did I guess, whatever. I ain't hating, I ain't mad about it, hey, get your coins.
Right, absolutely.
But yeah, we're gonna turn to some more serious news because there's a lot going on in the headlines. So I'm gonna the trending topics today are gonna be about some stuff that's going on in the news. First, I'm going to talk about Jesse. Do you have that clip? Are you going to play it?
That clip, yes.
Okay, so first I'm going to let Jesse go ahead and play this clip. There was, we'll just let him play the clip.
All right.
Yeah, as you can see there, this woman was driving and her baby just fell out of the car. Now, when I saw this video like a few days ago. I thought it was AI. I passed by, but I'm like, man, these people with these AI videos, they need to stop. But this turned out to be a real video. So that video was taken from a dash cam of another driver. That little baby was not only in the front seat, but he was not in a car seat. He was not locked down, and he was able to obviously open the door, and he fell out of this moving vehicle. So, now since then, this woman has been, because of that video, the woman who caught that video on her dash cam, she called the police. And now this woman has been identified and she's been arrested. So she's an Orange County woman, and she was arrested on Monday after the video went viral showing the baby falling out of the car. In a news release, Fullerton police said that they became aware of the video, which depicts the small child falling from the passenger side of the moving vehicle. And as you can see, when the car turns, the dash cam shows the moment the baby literally fell out of the vehicle. And thank God that car behind them was paying attention and had enough time to stop, because did you see that car stop on a drop of a dime?
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been so bad. That could have been it was already bad, but it could have been so much worse. So she is now, you see her in the video, she gets out of the car and runs around, and picks her baby up and gets back, and then she takes him and puts him in the driver's seat with her. It was just a whole mess. So the witness came forward, and now the woman was located, and the child and the woman involved in the incident. So she is a 34-year-old resident of La Habra, and she has basically been detained. So she was released. She was detained, and then she was released Monday night after she posted bond. So it says that, quote, in addition to that, it appears that the door was open from the inside. So there wasn't a child safety lock. She didn't have the baby buckled in. And that was just crazy. So she's now going to be charged in that. She was let out on bond. So I'm going to definitely be following that story, because I was just like, what? That is crazy. Like I said, when I first saw that video a few days ago, I literally just zoomed right past it. Man, they need to stop with these AI videos. I really thought that was fake. And then no, it was not fake. This really happened. And thank God the poor baby is okay. He didn't suffer any major He was injured, obviously, but it could have been a lot worse. So thank God for that. So
it was just the fact that like she like just picked up her baby and just like la 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 and just got back in the car.
Right, like what? And so, she did take him to the hospital, and he was treated at the hospital. But it's just that was crazy.
Yeah.
So moving right along, I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Now, we all know about the murder of Sonya Massey, 36-year-old unarmed black woman who was murdered by Shawn Grayson, a 30-year-old white deputy of the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office in Woodchip Township near Springfield, Illinois. Okay, so this happened, back in 2024. Remember, if you guys remember the story, she was in her own home. She called police because she thought that there was possibly a burglar or something. They came to help her. Instead of helping her, they murdered her. He murdered her. In the video, you remember she was in her kitchen and she had a pot of water on the stove, and they had asked her to get her ID, and so she went to go take the pot off the stove so that she could go find her ID. And in the midst of her taking the pot off the stove, just to eliminate any sort of accident or anything, they shot her. He shot her and he killed her. Well, thank the good Lord, because he has been sentenced.
Yes.
30.
And I'm sorry, let me get back to it. I got stuff all over the place because there's so much going on. He's been sentenced to 20 years in prison for the murder of Sonya Massey. So justice has been, I wouldn't necessarily say justice because he still has his life and she doesn't, but at least he was found guilty, and at least he is going to be, and at least he has been convicted of this. So, let's see. During the sentencing, Sonya's family spoke out. Her mother, Donna Massey, said, "Today, I'm afraid to call the police in fear that I might end up like my daughter." So it's horrible what happened. And, obviously, no matter how much time he gets, this is something that her family is still grieving from, still, going to forever have to, grieve and deal with. So it's just, it's horrible that young woman lost her life, but I am glad that some sort of justice was served, and he did get 20 years. So
I say shout out to his partner, because normally a lot of times when stuff like that happens, the partner try to corroborate the story. His partner was like, "Nah, bro, I wasn't in danger. I didn't feel in danger. You overstepped," and you normally don't get that from the boys in blue. So
yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, it's serious. Just real quick, ladies and gentlemen, understand that I used to be a police officer, and a lot of guys, not all, but a lot of guys, they get into law enforcement for this reason. Particular. Like, I've worked with some officers that, like, if I'm trying to de-escalate a situation, then it's crazy because my partners will come and I would be like, "Look, dude, I'm just telling you to chill. It's time to move, right?" And then boom, guess what? Boop, 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 boop. And I'm like, "Nah, man, this is not what we're supposed to be doing out here." So understand, he was in the position for the power, and it ended up catching up with him. But go ahead.
Yeah, and then we have, we also have to be careful. And I tell people this all the time. A lot of I'm just gonna call it what it is, racist people are people who are people that should be taking care of us. So police officers and teachers and doctors and lawyers, some of them get, like you said, they get into these certain fields to harm people of color.
To harm people of color, absolutely.
So you really, really, really have to be careful and just really pay attention, because there are some dangerous people out here who are working with our kids, who are working with our senior citizens, who are in political offices. And I mean, we're supposed to be calling them 911. We really probably shouldn't be calling you at all, because we are in fear of our life. So we have to be really careful, because there are some dangerous people who are in some high positions.
Yep. And then I'm gonna switch gears a little bit again. Speaking of people being convicted or being charged, have you guys seen? I'm sure you guys saw everything that's going on with journalist Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna give a little bit of backstory just for people who have been under a rock. In January, this public feud erupted between Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj. So basically how it all started was Don Lemon was covering he was in Minnesota. He was covering the protests and whatnot.
Nice protests.
And he was at a Minnesota church, and he was reporting on the protest. And basically, after he reported on this protest, Nicki Minaj went to her Twitter to basically, just rant on him, and she used a homophobic slur against him, calling him disgusting and demanding that he be jailed. And she even later admitted and doubled down on the fact that she had used this, homophobic slur. And so the internet went crazy, obviously, about that. And then he ended up, firing back and came onto social media, and, he had some choice words for her. And then if you guys remember, well, okay, let me just say, some of the things he said was, he called her a homophobic bigot. He accused her of being out of her depth, and he called her a pick-me. So after that, he urged his followers and the LGBT community to stop supporting her music and stop supporting her. Well, after all of this happened, I don't know if you guys saw, but she was then on. She attended a Trump event where she spoke on his behalf, and she called herself his number one fan. And then she basically talked about how she received a gold card. Now, this gold card is basically I guess they're not called green cards anymore.
Right.
It's finalizing. Okay, so this is the crazy thing about it, right? ICE is out here killing people. They're detaining children. They're out here just, acting like terrorists. But yet this woman has been, she admits to the fact that she's been living in our country illegally. And, for those of you who don't know, she's born in Trinidad and Tobago, and she says that she came to the U.S. illegally when she was 5 years old. So now she's been granted citizenship, and she's been given this gold card that they're saying costs $1 million for people. So she got it for free. And obviously that's all because she's in support of Trump. She's using her platform to basically co-sign everything he's doing, and this is all just crazy. So after all of that happened, and this whole thing with her and Don Lemon, he now has been arrested. So, yeah, it's getting crazier and crazier. So, in a statement from his attorney, his attorney says that Don Lemon was taken into custody by federal agents last night in Los Angeles, where he was covering the Grammy Awards. This is just getting outrageous. He's been a journalist for over 30 years. I mean, he's, very, well respected. He's very, he's a professional. He's done this for a long time. And now because he was just covering, this protest at this church, and now has had this back and forth with Nicki Minaj, and because she's clearly Donald Trump's best friend now, they have now arrested this man just for simply doing his job. So I don't know. This is all just getting crazy.
What they arrested him for is what they're trying to say is they disrupted. There's a law saying you can't disrupt people from worshiping, right? And so he was there, but he was not like the catalyst of this this protest. And so, but they're trying to say he was a part of it. Yeah. And so that's what they arrested him for. The thing that kills me about people like Nicki Minaj and them is that they don't understand history, Trump's history. And what Trump will do is, as long as he feel like he can find some value in you, he'll prop you up.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as things start to go south, he gonna throw you under the bus, kick you. You see how that baby fell out the car? That's how. That's how.
Oh my God.
That's
not supposed to be funny.
I know. That's how quick he will throw you out the car and be like, and then start calling you stupid and low IQ and all of that kind of stuff.
He not even gonna pick you up and put you back in the car. He just gonna leave you in the street.
He gonna drive off. Believe me, he gone on to the next person. So man, I just hate that people feel the need to suck up to that, bro. I hate it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's just crazy because at the end of the day, now two innocent people have lost their lives, and instead of them, condemning or going after these people who murdered people in cold blood. It's like they're now going after a journalist for doing his job. I don't know. It's just, this is all getting so outrageous, and I'm just like in awe at all of this.
And real quick, did you see the little fake AI thing that they tried to post of pretty? So what they did was they tried to say like 11 days before he was in confrontation with ICE agents, right? So they have him like, it looks like he's arguing with like ICE agents, and they get in the car to pull off, and they show him like kicking his car and all of this stuff, right?
Oh, wow.
But the thing is, he got on the same clothes he
I was
had
about to
on.
say, that's what's funny about the video. He got the same
He
clothes
got on the same
on.
clothes he had on when they killed him, and all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's just and people, some people will see that and try to justify like, oh, he was against ICE and all. No, and I said I don't argue with those people because those people don't want to see the truth.
Yeah,
they don't want to see it.
Right.
So nothing you say is going to change their mind.
Yeah,
because in their mind, it's already set.
Yeah.
So if you believe that, more power to you.
Right.
But the people who know. It's man, it killed. Like I'm telling you, I can't wait till the next administration comes in, whoever it is.
Yeah.
To find out how because there's going to be a boiling point, and we got to come out of it some kind of way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to see how that works.
Yeah, and I thought it was interesting. I don't know if you guys saw, but Lizzo made a TikTok video, and she said that what Nicki Minaj is doing, do not be surprised if more celebrities are going to come out and start doing the same thing because they're getting basically privileges and benefits from this. So which is why we see Nicki Minaj supporting Trump. We saw that Nelly, he performed at some concert that had to do with Trump, and he took that check. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So yeah, Nelly.
Yeah, Nelly did it.
Snoop
did it.
Snoop did it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Rollout. From
Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Oh yeah, Ludacris.
Wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then you had and then you also had Diddy. He was asking Trump for a pardon on this. You know what I'm saying? So just doing you're going to see a lot of celebrities who are going to start just supporting Trump, but they don't realize, like you said, they're just used as a prop. And once he sucks you dry, he just gonna throw you out in the road like that baby that fell in the car.
Right.
Y'all leave that baby alone.
Look, the baby's okay. The baby's okay. All right.
Yeah, Pam Bondi, she finding out real quick.
Right. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like Pam Bondi, she's about to be in a world of mess. Like a world of mess, and they gonna leave her out to dry.
Yeah.
They gonna leave her out to dry.
Because she done already snitched. Everybody, go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get off my soapbox.
No, you can. Okay, so I only got one more headline. Olympic sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson is also in trouble. She was arrested in Orange County after police reported that she was driving 104 miles per hour
She get a pass.
down Stony Brook Parkway, tailgating and weaving in and out of lanes with other drivers. And she's currently being held in the Orange County jail on bond. Now, I was a little taken aback because I'm like, if this happened Thursday and okay, so I mean, I guess that was just yesterday. So, but $500, she ain't got out yet. I'm just like, what's going on? Like, why is she still in jail? But I don't know. I mean, so we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it's obviously not a huge charge.
Yeah,
but
I was about to say that they don't. Yeah, they don't make a lot of money unless they get endorsements.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. I mean, she got a lot of different endorsements, didn't she?
Nope, not really.
Yeah.
And then I think like a lot a lot of out on her when she had the marijuana.
The marijuana thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
that
she was in trouble
happen.
last year for domestic violence too.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wow, who's she beating up?
Her boyfriend.
She beat him up at the airport.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they got caught on video.
And then she tried to say it was him.
Yeah.
And so, but they had the camera footage of it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She get a pass for driving fast, man. That's what she do. She told y'all she the fastest woman in the world.
By any means.
Yeah. Well, that's your trending topics for today. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at I am Leah Renee, and make sure you follow me on YouTube at LRTV Media. And I appreciate you guys tuning in for my trending topics.
We love you. We love you, Leah.
I love you guys too. Have
Leah,
a great weekend.
I love the Biggie shirt too. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, every time Leah's on the screen, it is baddie o'clock, man.
Thank you, Ty. You be making me feel all good. Thank you.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Leah Renee with Trending Topics. Shout out to her, man. We appreciate her being down in the ATL and doing her thing with us. And that, again, ladies and gentlemen, that's collaboration. That's what partnership looks like. So we trying to throw these seeds out there and you guys are not getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our sponsors though. Project 360 Studios, Toledo Art, the Tabernacle Church, Pink Lady Cigar Club, Young Men and Women for Change, Your Computer Needs of Toledo LLC, Midwest Social Club, and we now have a new sponsor, Donetta Carter, the Social Butterflies. So shout out to our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. And before we take a break, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say happy birthday to Dr. Liddell.
Happy birthday, Doc.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Hey.
Now you gotta play the Uncle Luke.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after this commercial break.
Before we go on break, though.
Jesse.
Before we go on break, do we have a grinder of the day?
We do have a grinder of the day. Our grinder of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Bishop Randall Parker.
Yes.
Let's give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
The reason why I picked Bishop Randall Parker to be the grinder of the day, because, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand this. He is the school board vice president.
Yeah.
And he is in a position right now, literally looking at the community and the effect that is getting ready to happen with Toledo Public Schools. And then he still got to turn around and go and preach over at Canaan Manifest the Word. The House of Promise.
Somebody tell him we talking about him too.
Yeah. Somebody.
Comments.
Yeah, definitely, man. Bishop Randall Parker, man. I mean, that's not easy.
Yeah.
That is not easy because he's a father, he's a husband, right? And he has a flock of people that pulls at him or needs him or wants his attention, right? And then you got to go to these meetings and you got to look at the face of the people that's being that are losing their jobs.
Yes,
right.
You know, and so it takes a special person to be able to do that. Because that just pastoring by itself is a tough thing.
A lot.
A lot. Because a lot of people think it's just about getting in the pulpit and grabbing the mic and you get up there and you want to hoop and holler and do it. No. You got to understand what goes on behind closed doors. And if you think that he's just sitting at the crib like, yep, life is great, life is good, you are terribly mistaken.
And rooting for the Eagles.
Is that what he does?
Yeah,
he's an Eagles fan. I went to the
yeah.
Super Bowl a couple of years ago out in Arizona, and they were selling those big Eagle chains.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to get my brother one of these. I got to, man. I got to, just because I know he's an Eagles fan, man. So
And can I just say, Randall Parker, I love him down. He's one of the most relatable pastors and people that I've ever met. You know, sometimes you can come across pastors who can be a little out of touch. He is so tapped in with the community, man. I will put on my black Tims for him. Like, I will beat somebody down if you talk mess about Bishop Randall Parker.
And I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, and I don't know if he still does it, but a few years ago he was the head of a program called Real Man Ready.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
They cut his program too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I remember being a part of that, going into the schools and reading to kids. So you know, he has a lot on his plate, but he balances it well. Being a family man, a pastor. And a regular down to earth person.
Absolutely,
man. So shout out to Bishop Parker.
And he, man, amazing things over at Canaan, man.
Oh, I know.
Like, at this point, if you don't get to church at 11:30, you might as well just go ahead and watch online, because the parking lot be jumping. Like, it be looking like the club on Sundays. I have to get there early. Like,
is it the cane?
Yeah.
You know, we got the tab
over
at the cane.
Right.
Yes, man. So, man, I mean, it's just amazing things over at Canaan, and it's drawing people in to come to church, because some people are truly, you know, jaded by church. You know what I'm saying? Because they've had some bad experiences, you know, with church. But man, going to Canaan would just make you just really, really, really just relearn and really just get back into your faith.
So ladies and gentlemen, if a lot of you are wondering, because people would go, oh, y'all just call yourself brothers, right? No, me and Bishop Randall Parker are blood brothers. We have the same father. Calvin! Calvin Parker, right? So we have the same father. So we're not just saying we're brothers. No, we're blood brothers, and I am the crazy brother.
It looked like he just jumped on too.
Yep. So yeah, Bishop Randall Parker, thank you for watching, baby brother. You are the grinder of the day.
You gotta have to rewind to see what we said about you.
Yeah, what we said about you. But yeah, absolutely, you are the grinder of the day, man. And we want to just give you your flowers, man, because I was just telling the people, man, you sit in a position with the Toledo School Board as the vice president, and then you're also over a flock of Canaan Manifested Word Church, the House of Promise.
Over at the Cane.
Over at the Cane, right. At the Cane, right.
At the Cane.
At the Cane.
We just renamed it. The Cane.
Yeah, we just renamed it the Cane. And so I'm just kind of like letting people know that we are actually blood brothers. We have the same father, Calvin. That's what I say to Parker when I see him. But yeah, that's my blood brother, and we do have conversations away from everything, and he's real people.
Yeah.
And there is another side to my brother that people just don't know about, but they don't ever want to see that.
You better lay low.
You better lay low. You better lay low. So Bishop, we love you, man. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Continue to keep fighting, especially with the cuts that are coming with Toledo Public Schools. That is a hard thing to face, sitting in the seat that you sit in, and we know you don't take that lightly. So shout out to you, man. Know that we love you. Keep being great. Keep doing what God called you to do, and keep saving people's lives and leading them to the Lord.
Absolutely.
Man.
And pull up on us on Sundays at high noon. High noon is when service.
And as a matter of fact, when you get some time, if you can you come on the Rise and Grind morning show and at least educate the people about what's coming down the pike with Toledo Public Schools, so people are educated and they know the severity. I don't think people understand the severity of what's taking place and how it's going to affect a lot of people, especially the community and the parents. So ladies and gentlemen, get to those meetings, man. Please get to those meetings. So outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, our grinder of the day is Bishop Randall Parker. We're going to take a break right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got to pay some bills. But before we take a break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us later on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature. anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud, yeah. Step on the glass, catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, yeah. I stomp in the dirt, Glass City on my shirt, 419 on the grind, putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass, cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City Blues with a hip-hop flow. From the east side, hustle to the west side, pride. We the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Oh, down by the water. Glass cuts deep, but it makes us stronger. Boots too heavy, but we still keep stepping. 419, yeah, that's the only direction. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. Boots in the mud, stepping on glass, catching that walleye. Toledo soul, damn, it don't get no realer. Boots in the mud. Boots in the mud.
Static crackles like a morning fire. Dial spins chasing my heart's desire. Voices sing where the silence breaks. Magic in the air every time it plays. Turn it up, turn it loud, turn it on. The radio's my midnight sun. Every note, every beat feels like home. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it roll.
Driving roads where the street lights hum. Every station feels like it's the one. They play my dreams, they know my name. Every song a spark, every tune a flame. Oh, the airwaves know my soul. Fill me up and make me whole.
Turn it up, turn it loud, turn it on. The radio's my midnight sun. Every note, every beat feels like home.
sky.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Mpress, a.k.a. Monty.
DJs.
I'm here, and the baby's okay. Just so everybody know the baby's okay.
The baby's okay.
The baby's
The baby's okay. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio with Mr. Mud Talk himself, your favorite cousin, my little brother as well, Ty Cleveland.
What's good, y'all? So glad we can be up this morning on this Friday, man. Hopefully it's payday Friday for some folks. And I told y'all earlier I'm going to send y'all a Cash App request because I got some bills I need to pay. So,
Right, got some bills you got to pay.
Tired of using Afterpay on these bills.
Man, listen. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio with Mr. Producer, Project 360 Studios himself, the producer of the Check-In theme song, and the producer of Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman. Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yes,
Man.
Bob. Did you get paid today, Jesse?
I don't get paid.
You don't get paid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could be so kind, share. We want you to share this Rise and Grind Morning Show with all of those so everybody can tap in. We have some wonderful guests that have been on our show. We have a very special guest here in the house.
One of my favorite people.
One of my favorite people. Look, we're going to be fighting on air, bro.
No, man.
We're going to fight on air, man, when it comes to her, because she split my wig down to the white meat, and I had no clue that, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Anita Madison in the house. Give her a clap.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank
Yeah, girl. Yeah, there we go. Look, man. Y'all don't even know that we have a legend in the house. We got to give you your flowers. We got to give you your flowers because you ain't no joke. You was no joke, boy. And the people need to understand your history. Like they need to understand. Like you told me that you were involved with unions.
My background.
Before you became an officer, and I'm thinking like, what? She I was outdone, man.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
So, I really started out.
Nope, get you closer. Yeah.
Do I need to hug this?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I really started out caring for people, and so I was working at former Medical College of Ohio, and got active in the union there, and ended up being chief steward of the union, and so spent 15 years organizing, negotiating contracts, representing people in matters of discipline, hiring and firing, and so that became my role. To care for people, and that really is the kind of how can I say it? That's the drive I brought to the police department when I came to the police department. Most people coming to the police department are 21 years old, haven't been, their ideas haven't been fully formed. I was 34 years old.
34.
When I started at the police department.
Wow.
Man.
So my mindset was already in place. And so I came with they didn't get a chance to mold me. I here there. And it again involved, taking care of other people, being concerned about other people and what they were going through. And I spent over 20 years in the Toledo Police Department, and most of which of that time was in community services, wanting to try to, we run calls for service. I arrested a lot of people, chased a lot of people. But the bottom line was trying to figure out the root cause of why I'm at your door. And that takes time. And officers that nowadays running calls for service, you don't have time.
Wow.
And so, why am I at your door? No, I worked a one-man crew all of my career.
Oh, wow.
Because people didn't like to hang around at calls trying to figure out solutions. That really wasn't our purpose, and so that's how I wound up in community services. They, you know, you need to be in community services.
But that's the approach that should be.
It should be.
That should be the approach.
Yes.
Not just to punish, but to like you said, figure out the solution. Because once you fix the solution, it's not a return call, right?
Right.
And that caring that you brought to the job was unmatched.
Yeah.
Unmatched.
Now, do you think that because officers are coming in so young that's why we see a lot of the bad interactions that we see with, you know, citizens and police officers?
No, I don't think their age has anything to do with it. I think that people are what they are when they come in, and when I put on a uniform, I'm who I am.
Yeah.
And so the uniform doesn't change you. You go through the training, but you don't train the kind of behavior that you see with some of the bad things that are happening. That's learned behavior.
Yeah.
And it comes from, you know, the paradigm that they have when they come. I mean, what you see time and time again when you're a child manifests when you're an adult, and so that stuff is learned behavior.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I know that you're really, really involved in like voter registration. So speak a little bit about, you know, why you feel it's so important for people to get involved with like the voting politics and stuff.
You know, that is really a passion of mine as well. I got a lot of passions, but it's really a passion of mine. But this last election, I was just talking to somebody that, you know, we spend so much time trying to convince people why it is important for them to vote, only to fall on deaf ears. And so the results of this last election, with Lucas County coming in almost dead last.
Crazy.
Out of 88 counties, we were the second to the last in voter turnout. Makes me kind of reevaluate, you know, the time that we are putting in. We got to do something different. And so we get into these rooms, and I love to see forums. I love to see education, but we preach it to the choir.
You vary the events that you have. So this event may be catered to this group. This event may be catered to the next group. I know, like this year, you had some UT students, so trying to get them involved early, and all of that takes strategic planning. And you know, we are very lucky to have you a part of that committee that puts that stuff together.
Yeah, well, it's certainly not just me. The Ohio Unity Coalition is a staple in this community, whether people realize it or not.
Yes.
Our executive director, Miss Petey Talley, got to give her a shout out.
Yes.
We, you know, this is some tough work.
Man.
Tough work. And you can we knocked on 70,000 doors. And knocking on doors and putting a piece of paper in somebody's door, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we got to, it's relational.
Right.
It's relational. And it's going to call for organizing.
Absolutely.
Block by block. That's the only way we are going to get this done, because the gatekeepers, can't keep relying on the gatekeepers.
Facts. Facts.
And I think, unfortunately, you know, we are in a situation where people are, you know, seeing the consequences of what happens when you don't vote, because we have all these things going on with the government want to cut funding to education, the TPS thing going on, whatever. And so, like we said before, like, unfortunately, people are, finding out on their own what happens when they don't go vote. So you can't keep having Twitter fingers and going into the comments on Facebook and, use those same fingers to go down to the voting polls and make your voice be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So this should be the absolute easiest year to get people to go vote.
Absolutely.
It should
You would think.
You would think.
But I think is really starting to hit on, because I don't know if you guys heard, like, supposedly, and I don't know, but it was some ICE arrests here, just like yesterday. So they have ICE here in Toledo. You know what I mean?
Man.
So it's. I'm not gonna say it's close to home. It's home.
It's home. It's here.
You know what? I've been retired almost 10 years. ICE been in Toledo. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I think the
You mean
the agenda has
these ICE
the more
people.
right
Yeah.
the more aggressive, and the agenda that they are carrying out, I think has changed a lot. In the last few months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if people don't take it serious, it's only gonna get worse. And we have nothing to complain about but ourselves for not being proactive instead of reactive.
This stuff is not a surprise. We told people exactly what was going to happen.
Yep.
And it is happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You keep telling people, like, I always say to people, God sends warning before destruction. And that's all across the board. And even with what's going on with Toledo Public Schools, like, people are still in the dark about what's going on with Toledo Public School. I'm like, y'all about to be in for a rude awakening, but you can't keep beating a dead horse. And keep doing the same thing and think that everything is going to be okay. So it's not going to be cool when you get pulled over by ICE. And you're not gonna understand.
I ain't got time.
I ain't got time. But meanwhile, they at City Hall on their phone tagging Durant, like, why you ain't close school? What? Stop tagging that man.
You do a lot of work with the Coalition of Black Trades Union. Talk about your role with them.
So, man, the coalition goes way back to the 80s. An organization made up of African American workers, primarily founded by the past. He's passed away, William Bill Lucy, who was Google. You want to know something? Google William Bill Lucy. He was instrumental in stopping apartheid, and him and people like Randall Robinson. He's one of 7 founders of the Coalition Black Trade Union. It's formed back in 1972 as a result of some political mess. And the Coalition of Black Trade Unionists, we have chapters all across the country. Got a convention coming up in Atlanta. In May, have a convention every year, but we are a vibrant chapter here in Toledo, and the only criteria is to be a union member or a retired union member. And our role really is to educate union workers, primarily Black is our focus, because you do know, in order to navigate within your local union, you got to know something about how unions are ran. So part of what we try to do is educate workers on how to navigate within their local unions to get their ideas on the floor. You got to know Robert's Rules of Order. You got there's a variety of things that you have to know in order to be active in the leadership part of the union. And so that's kind of what we try to do. That's one of our goals. We just completed some strategic planning where we're trying to get more young workers involved in our organization, because you do know an organization without young people is a dying organization. So that's that. Look up William Bill Lucy, though.
William Bill Lucy. Yes. Yeah, William Bill. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was knowledge right there.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
And they throw some bomb events, man. I love being a part of those events.
Oh, yes. I got to say, on the 28th of this month at 10 a.m. at the premiere, where we have our 37th Black History celebration. We've been doing this for 37 years.
Wow.
Some of which I missed while I was engaged, involved in law enforcement. But for 37 years, they've been having a dinner at night. And this year, for the first time, we've moved it to a brunch.
Okay.
So you can come early. And we recognize 3 individuals. So for the community, we're recognizing Robert Smith from the Legacy Project, African American Legacy Project. Our political honoree is Sir Sandra McPherson. And then our she's our community political, and our labor honoree is Miss Susan Pratt. She's the president over at St. V's, the UAW Local 2213 over at St. V's.
Okay.
And what we do is, instead of having, we moved from a keynote speaker format and moved to a panel format. And what we do is we have our 3 honorees sit down and talk about how we can unify labor, community, and political leadership in this community. So it's a really nice time.
Yeah.
Good food, good music. We got the best DJ in
DJ Mpress. Not Empress, but Mpress.
It's always a good time, but it's always informative. And I always believe that you get more out of it when you edutain people, is what I call it.
Educate and entertain.
You educate.
I love that.
I like that.
I love
Educate.
that.
Yeah. So when you edutain people, they retain more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
And they're more likely to be involved.
Right.
The next time.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right. Absolutely.
That was dope. I'm still in that.
Edutain.
Hey, man.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, it's a lot. Real quick, can you talk about Legal Shield?
Absolutely. But before I talk to Legal Shield, I got to put one more plug in for an organization. That's the African American Police League.
Okay.
That is an organization made up of law enforcement officers, retired and active, and we do mentoring. We mentor young people who are interested in going into law enforcement.
Okay.
We walk them through that process. We have candidates. We have about 17 of our officers that we personally recruited and mentored that are on the street that I guarantee you have the standard and professionalism of law enforcement that should be in a police department. So we're very, very proud of that.
So we're talking about predominantly black young officers.
Our focus is black, but we do have one white guy.
Okay.
We have one Hispanic
guy.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
We have I believe 17 officers on the street now that have come to our program.
Yeah.
So just wanted to plug that in because we're doing our part to try to mold. I teach criminal justice out at Owens.
Okay.
And I also use that as a way to try to mold people that you're not coming in to occupy, you're coming in to serve.
Right.
And so as soon as officers understand that, that's where things will get better.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, now we can go to Legal Shield. Because Legal Shield, the fact that I served in law enforcement for so many years is really what drives me with Legal Shield. I had the opportunity to see so many people who either didn't know their rights or if they didn't have access. And so you go sit in a court on any given day and 90% of the names that get called do not have legal representation because they can't afford it.
So hold on, let's go back a step. Tell them what Legal Shield is.
So Legal Shield is a subscription-based plan that gives you an affordable way to have access to legal advice, legal representation. And it's really, I mean, people don't know about this because if they did, they would have it. And you don't need an attorney, which is what I get all the time. I don't need an attorney. You don't need one until you need one.
Right. Yeah.
And so why not have this as a proactive approach instead of waiting for trouble?
Yeah.
And so it is a it's subscription based. You pay by the month, but what you pay for the whole year is what most attorneys charge by the hour.
Ooh, wow.
And this is not a competition with attorneys. We have some amazing attorneys here in Northwest Ohio, but my question to them is always, what do you do with the client that can't afford your services? You send them on out the door because that, and rightfully so, that's their livelihood.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if you come to me and I'm an attorney and you can't afford my services, see ya. So what better way to have an alternative to offer to them for people that may need advice, you know?
Right.
And so it's not just for criminal stuff, right?
Oh,
So
absolutely.
name some of the other services because I know that I think they do like wills.
Listen, these are everyday conversations that, do you know how much stuff you let roll off your back because you don't want to deal with the cost of what it would cost you you just let it roll off your back.
Yeah.
Everyday things, whether it's consumer issues. I call Legal Shield about $6. That I did. I was at a conference at a hotel and I looked at my bill. I was like, what is this $6? Oh, that's for the safe in the room. I said, well, I didn't use the safe. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, but we charge all of our guests for the safe. I mean, you're not charging me for the safe.
Yeah.
Right.
And I uploaded that to Legal Shield and said, hey, I want that $6 off my bill. And Legal Shield sent them a letter. And guess what?
They took that $6 off your bill.
Right off the
If
bill.
you charged everybody, then you didn't got your money back for these safes already. Leave my $6 alone.
And what attorney is gonna take that on?
So ladies and gentlemen, what I need for you to do is if you're interested in Legal Shield, please inbox me so I can get your name and number, so I can get you in front of Miss Madison. I am going to sign up for Legal Shield.
Yes.
And I am suggesting that you guys do the same. So if you inbox me, I want to make sure you guys get signed up, and protect. Like she said, it's just not criminal.
No.
And you guys will be amazed.
Business.
Everyday
It's business.
thing.
Every day.
So 80% of people in this community do not have a will. And so, you know, the first thing people say is, oh, I don't own anything. You'd be surprised what a will do. What's going to happen to your children? What's going to happen to your body?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you want done? You know.
And you want to take it out the system hand because the system don't.
Man,
you know what I
listen.
mean?
Take it out of.
And if you don't have anything in writing, it's in the system's hand.
Let me tell you something. I've been a member of Legal Shield for 14 years, so I'm not just talking about something I just picked up and started selling. I got involved in Legal Shield because I lost my husband and probate.
Oh my goodness!
Listen, we had a will. I didn't know you. I thought if you had your will and everything, you didn't have to be bothered with probate. Wrong. You better understand the process. And probate wasn't doing anything wrong. I just didn't understand the process. And so what do a confused mind do? Nothing.
Yeah.
And guess what they did?
Took
everything.
They froze everything. And someone introduced me to Legal Shield, and when I tell you they handled everything in the midst of grief, trying to deal with that.
Yeah.
I would never ever be without my Legal Shield plan.
Yes.
Not ever.
She's not just a spokesperson; she's a client.
She's a client. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So inbox me.
Product of the product.
Inbox me.
Antonio said, y'all better listen to my mama.
Listen, because I'm just sitting here soaking up all the knowledge. I wonder why I'm being quiet. I'm just over here like, tell me more.
Yeah, tell me more. Man, tell me more. Tell me more.
Man, I'm telling you, it's everyday conversations that you have with people. We have also identity theft protection.
Yeah.
That, you know, people, that is the highest crime in the nation is identity theft. People are stealing your identity. You're getting letters saying your information was compromised. What do you do in that? We protect everything from your social security number to your social media.
Wow.
You're right.
So
I just recently found out somebody got their house stolen. You know how crazy that is?
That's wild. Yeah.
People steal deeds.
Somebody I know somebody who had the deed
Here in Toledo.
Yes.
Wow.
All over the nation, this is going on. It's bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, inbox me. Hurry up. We gotta save your life. We gotta save your life.
Because somebody could steal your house, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Man, you know how hard I work to build my credit, man.
Yeah.
And to be, man, listen. Me and Ty signing up right now.
real,
We signing up.
They have credit counseling as well. If you know small businesses, this is a business right here.
Right.
Absolutely.
This is a business right here. How do you handle your legal? You have issues, and most small businesses are flying by the seat of their pants on legal issues and hoping nothing happens. Until something happens.
Something happens, right?
Why wait? It's a very inexpensive cost to protect your business, and there's so many benefits to small businesses. And I tell businesses, especially those that consume something, or you rub something on you, or you are going to be sued. At some point in time.
At some point in time, absolutely.
And so,
So, ladies and gentlemen, man, listen. What did I tell y'all? Split your head down to the white meat. I thought I was joking. Look, y'all, I told y'all that's what she did. She was talking to me. I was like, man, so we want to go into this preview of Mud Talk because we got to switch this because I got to bounce back.
Wait a minute. I got one more thing. 2 places that Legal Shield is going to be is Getting Your Affairs in Order.
Okay.
It is April 11th at Rogers High School. That's for where people can come and find out how to get your affairs in order. Miss Deb Barnett is coordinating that. And then, of course, you guys already had my girl, Miss Donetta here.
Oh, yeah, Social Butterfly.
So we'll be at the Business Health Expo.
Oh, you guys will be there?
Yes.
Okay, great.
We'll be there. But do not wait.
Right.
For that.
Yeah. Right.
Call me anytime, 419-450-1301. Everybody has that number. Feel free to share it.
Yeah, because you can walk out your house right now and something happened and you need legal shield.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please inbox me and say, Shawn, turn me on to her so I can get done. And guess what? We keep trying to tell you, you're going to have to make some type of investment to build your brand, to protect you, wills, everything. So, that probate ain't no joke. And we got to bring Mike Ashford on, too, because Mike Ashford talks a lot about the whole probate process.
Yes.
And so listen to him. That's some wise knowledge right there. So we want to do that. But Ty.
Yo, what's good? All right. So as y'all know, Mud Talk will be returning on February 13th for our Valentine's Day episode. So we're going to have Jay Rayford. He's going to be on the show talking about the Black Gala. But, speaking of galas, let's go ahead and talk about the Grammys real quick. So the Grammys are coming up on February 1st, which is Sunday. And there's a few people that you need to look out for. So Album of the Year nominees is Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, who had a really good album. If you did not check out the album, it's called Swag. It was really good. Lady Gaga, Leon Thomas is also nominated for Album of the Year. So shout out to him. Amazing album. Sabrina Carpenter and Tyler, the Creator, who had a really dope album that came out. So if you haven't listened to Tyler, the Creator, check him out. Also, who's also nominated as well as Record of the Year, you have who is this? This is Kendrick Lamar and SZA. So they're nominated for Luther. Bad Bunny's also nominated again. You also have Billie Eilish. You have Bruno Mars, who's also nominated for Record of the Year. And Doechii, she's also nominated for Record of the Year too for Anxiety, which was really big this year. Yeah. And I'm a huge fan of Doechii. Like, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah. And then who else do we have nominated? Some other ones to look out for, of course. Again, Best Pop Duo and Group Performance is Kendrick and SZA. They're actually nominated quite a few times for Luther, which was a really good song. And then Best R&B Performance is Chris Brown and Bryson Tiller. Justin Bieber which I didn't know he fell into the R&B category. But we love Black Justin.
I think he teeters that line.
Yeah, I love Black Justin. He's like, Black adjacent Justin Bieber. We love that. Kehlani also is nominated for Folded, which I love that song, but I'm pretty sure the clothes are folded by now. So please, let's put that song away. Leon Thomas is nominated for Mud, and then Summer Walker is nominated for Heart of a Woman, which she will be going on tour real soon. And then just to round it up, I thought this was really dope. I'm a huge fan of Clips. They are nominated for Best Rap Album. Okay. Clips for Let God Sort 'Em Out, Glorilla for Glorious. We had Jid for God Does Like Ugly, Kendrick Lamar for GNX, and then Tyler, the Creator, for his Chromacopia album. So those are just some people that I should be looking out for. We're going to be discussing that on Mud Talk to see who's going to be taking home those Grammys, but make sure you check those out on this Sunday, February 1st. And then also, we'll be also having our, typically on Mud Talk, we always have what we call Dear Black Men, which is an honest conversation about Black men and mental health. But this year, we're switching up to talk about Dear Black Women. And we're going to be discussing Black women and mental health. So just some statistics to give y'all real quick. It says about 24% of Black women experience depression, with rates have increased since COVID. Nearly 40% of Black mothers experience maternal mental health conditions, which is twice the rate of white women, but receive treatment as half as often. Suicide rates are rapidly climbing, particularly for young Black women between the ages of 15 to 24. And this has been happening since between 1999 and 2020. And then Black women are twice as likely to report suicidal thoughts postpartum compared to white women. So those are just some of the conversations that we are going to be having on Mud Talk coming up on February the 13th, and then a couple weeks later for Dear Black Women. So make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. If you want to check us out, go ahead on Facebook and YouTube at Mud Talk Podcast. You can also check us out on Apple, iHeartRadio, Sirius XM Radio, or wherever you stream your favorite podcast. So if you want to go and have those tough conversations with us, make sure you tune in and tap in, starting on February the 13th.
That's what's happening.
There you go.
Petey Talley said good job. Yeah. She's tuned in.
Yeah, yeah, she's
That's
good.
another, I love Petey too.
She's going to be starting her podcast soon.
Yeah.
She's going to be starting her podcast.
Good.
Yeah.
Petey, man. Yes. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
That's going to be great. Yeah, Petey, do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta.
So, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our sponsors, Project 360 Studios, Toledo Art, Tabernacle Church, Pink Lady Cigar Club, Young Men and Women for Change, Your Computer Needs of Toledo, LLC.
Put some respect on that.
Midwest Social Club, Darnetta Carter, the Social Butterfly. Remember her 15th annual Business Health and Expo, Saturday, April 4th, 2026. Shout out to Vertus Cheers for his world premiere of No Love on February 15th. And also the Dose of Reality program, ladies and gentlemen, will be February the 27th. So if you got some kids that need the business and understand accountability, that's what we're here for. But before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, we always would like to leave you with something to help you through your day or to make your day. I'm going to leave you with this. I do what I need to do in order to do what I want to do. Why? Because your future is in front of you and not behind you. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. Monty, what do you want to say?
It is your season. Live in it. Reap the benefits.
Absolutely. Ty, what do you want to say?
Remember, sometimes you have to go left to get right, because if you don't get right, you just might get left. And in this season, don't forget, and also, jump off the porch. That's the best part. Don't forget to jump off the porch. Sometimes you got to play on the sidewalk before you can get into the street.
Absolutely. Miss Madison, what would you like to leave with the people?
Never mind. I ain't going to say it.
I would like to say that you can count on Legal Shield by Arms Consulting Services to be a sponsor.
Oh, yeah. All right. Ooh-wee.
Love it.
Man, we love it. Man, we growing. We growing. Jesse, what would you like to leave the people?
I just want to say, when you jump off the porch, make it count.
Make it count. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Watch your coming. Watch your going. Why? Because you are so great, and I want you to know that greater is in you.
Yes.
Have a great day on purpose, ladies and gentlemen. Out.
Don't drink and drive this weekend. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
Uber.
That's right. Absolutely.
If you do have Legal Shield.
Get Legal Shield.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Peace out. We're out.
We out.